I'm going to pay myself less so that my business looks more profitable and the banks will loan me money. Hey CEOs, this is Nailea, founder of Sunflower Financials. I offer fractional CFO and tax advisory, and today I'm going to dispel this myth and explain to you why you should not think this way. While it sounds like a decent line of reasoning, it doesn't work. Let's talk about it from a bank's perspective. So if you think about it, a bank is going to look at your profit and loss statement, and if you're an S corporation, you should be paying yourself as an employee, right? And you can also pay yourself with distributions, which is going to show on your balance sheet under owner distributions or owner's equity, whichever one, however you label it, it's the same thing. And the bank's going to look at your profit and loss and they're going to say, where's the owner paying themselves? What does it look like when you're not paying yourself? It looks like your finances are artificially inflated. And then the bank's going to ask, what happens when they get the loan and then they do start paying themselves? Can they still pay the loan payment? What the bank is looking for is they're looking to find out if the business can stand on its own. Think about it from your perspective too. If you were to sell the business tomorrow or get out of the position that you're in and hire somebody to replace what you're doing in your business, how much would you pay them? How would that fit into your financials? Can the business run without you? So my friends, if the CEO is not paying themselves, it's a big red flag. The bank's going to look at your cash flow, the bank's going to look at your owner's compensation, and then your debt service coverage ratio, which we'll get into later. Let's talk a little bit about owner's compensation and your profitability. So I know you want to get bank loans. I know you want to grow your business. So it's worth it to look at an in-depth view of your cash flow and how your business is running today before you decide to go get funding. If you're in a position where you literally can't pay payroll and you're looking to close that gap with a line of credit or some kind of funding, that's a different point of view than looking at, hey, I have a profitable organization, I have a profitable daycare, ABA center, whatever it is, and I want to open another one. And then you're looking at funding for that. That's a whole nother ballpark. But if you're doing B, if you're looking to grow and you're in a good place, you want to make sure you're paying yourself and the bank can see that it's a reasonable wage, right? How much are you paying yourself for what you're doing as the CEO? Another thing to think about when you're looking at owner's compensation is the tax and your future wealth, right? If you're not paying yourself fairly, then you're really losing out on a lot of potential benefits when it comes to retirement accounts and it comes to your long-term wealth and your financial strategy. Or how are you meeting your goals if you're not paying yourself? How are you paying off your house or buying investment properties or growing another business or whatever it is that you want to do in your goals if you're not paying yourself in your business? So this should really be the primary focus, is pay yourself. So now that we understand that banks will not take the bait and lend you money if they don't see that you're paying yourself, they're going to look at cash flow, they're going to look at your debt to income ratio, they're going to look at all of your financials to figure out where can you sustain the payments and will your business be around long term. Now I'm going to turn around and talk to you about better strategies for biz loan readiness. It's definitely better to show your real numbers and to show that your business can thrive with you and while paying you a decent salary and that it's going to be around for the long haul. What are the things that you can do in your business to be a great contender for a loan in order to help you grow and to use it as a tool, not as a flotation device to keep yourself from drowning, hopefully to use it as a tool. So you want to pay yourself a consistent owner's salary. If you're an S corporation, you're going to be paying yourself via W-2, and then you're also probably going to be taking quarterly distributions, which is great. If you're an LLC, everything that you take out and everything that you make in the bottom, all your net profit and your profit and loss is going to be what you're paying taxes on as the employee. So you're going to pay self-employment tax and federal tax and state tax if applicable. So you want to make sure that you have enough money in the profit to pay yourself and to have a livable wage and to grow the business as well. And then you want healthy operating margins after all of your expenses. So that's what I just talked about, is your profit. You want to make sure that you're always looking at your financial statements. If you have trouble understanding your financial statements, you definitely need to have an accountant, a CFO, someone on your side that can help you delve into the details and help you understand how to read your numbers. And then strong cash reserves. So banks are going to look at how much money you have in the bank and what the balance has been in the bank month over month or year over year. They're going to want to see for at least the last 2 years that you have a strong cash reserve. So to close out this video, I just want to reiterate that You need to be paying yourself. Don't stop paying yourself to make your profits artificially bigger. The banks are not going to take the bait. You can absolutely get a loan to grow your business or fill in the gaps for seasonal changes. If this information was useful to you, please share it with someone else. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.